Unlocking the silent language of human interaction, Patrick King's Read People Like a Book offers an essential guide to navigating the intricate world of nonverbal cues and psychological principles. Welcome to our channel, The Book Digest. In an era increasingly dominated by digital communication, where the subtleties of human connection often get lost in translation, the ability to genuinely understand another person's thoughts and feelings has become an invaluable skill. Patrick King's Read People Like a Book steps into this void, presenting a comprehensive toolkit designed to demystify the complexities of human interaction. The core premise of the book is elegantly simple, yet profoundly impactful. By mastering the art of observation and analysis, we can decipher the hidden messages conveyed through body language, facial expressions, and verbal patterns. King posits that human behavior, while seemingly spontaneous, is often governed by predictable underlying psychological principles. By grasping these principles, we can cultivate a more accurate and nuanced understanding of those around us. This understanding, in turn, empowers us to forge stronger relationships, navigate social landscapes with newfound confidence, and even detect deception. This summary will delve into the foundational concepts, practical techniques, and insightful perspectives presented in Read People Like a Book, providing a clear and engaging overview for anyone eager to enhance their interpersonal intelligence. The cornerstone of King's methodology is the absolute emphasis on meticulous observation. He stresses that effectively reading people demands a heightened awareness of subtle cues that are routinely overlooked in our daily interactions. This isn't just about listening to words. It's about paying acute attention to how those words are delivered, and crucially, to the nonverbal signals radiating from body language and facial expressions. King brilliantly highlights that a significant portion of human communication, often the most honest part, is nonverbal. A person's posture, gestures, and tone of voice can transmit a wealth of information about their true thoughts and feelings, frequently with greater accuracy than their spoken words. However, King wisely cautions that context is paramount. A nervous fidget in one scenario might mean something entirely different in another. Before attempting to interpret anyone's behavior, it's essential to establish their baseline, their typical behavioral patterns in various situations. Any deviation from this baseline can then signal a shift in their emotional state. While King draws on many psychological principles, it's important to remember that some are extensively researched, while others are more casual observations. We'll touch upon the scientific backing where applicable. To ensure clarity, King defines several key terms. Microexpressions are fleeting facial expressions, lasting only a fraction of a second, that often reveal a person's true, involuntary emotions. Body language encompasses nonverbal communication through posture, gestures, and physical movements. Cognitive biases are systematic errors in thinking that can skew our perception. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize and manage one's own and others' emotions. And rapport describes a harmonious, empathetic connection. Delving into nonverbal communication, King offers a comprehensive guide to interpreting body language. Posture, for instance, can betray confidence, openness, or even disinterest. Upright posture often signals assertiveness, while slumped shoulders might suggest insecurity. Hand gestures are incredibly expressive. Open palms often denote honesty, while crossed arms might indicate defensiveness. Eye contact, a crucial element, can convey attentiveness or, conversely, dishonesty if avoided or excessively maintained, though cultural norms must be considered. The face, naturally, is a prime source of emotional expression. King underscores the significance of recognizing microexpressions, drawing heavily on Paul Ekman's research into the 7 universal facial expressions: happiness, sadness, anger, fear, surprise, disgust, and contempt. These expressions are universally recognized, offering profound insights into a person's emotional state. King also introduces proxemics, the study of how people use space. Understanding personal space boundaries, which vary culturally, is vital as violating them can cause discomfort. beyond the unspoken. King emphasizes the critical role of analyzing verbal communication. This involves not just the words themselves, but also tone of voice, speech patterns, and even word choice. The tone of voice can convey a spectrum of emotions, from excitement to sarcasm. Speech patterns, such as pauses, hesitations, or changes in pitch, offer clues about emotional states. The words people choose can reveal their values and beliefs, and King teaches us to listen for subtle cues that might hide deeper intentions. Even verbal fillers like and like can signal hesitation or discomfort, sometimes even deception. Crucially, as with nonverbal cues, contextual analysis is key for verbal communication. Sarcasm, for example, completely alters a word's meaning. King then transitions to personality analysis and motivation, arguing that identifying personality traits is fundamental to reading people effectively. He likely references the widely accepted Big Five personality traits: openness, willingness to try new experiences, conscientiousness, organization and responsibility, extroversion, sociability and assertiveness, agreeableness, compassion and cooperation, and neuroticism, tendency to experience negative emotions. Understanding these traits provides a framework for analyzing behavior and predicting reactions. Furthermore, King explores various motivational theories, such as Maslow's hierarchy of needs, suggesting that understanding where someone is on this hierarchy, from basic physiological needs to self-actualization, can reveal their motivations. He also touches on how values and beliefs shape behavior and how cognitive biases can explain decision-making. A significant portion of the book is dedicated to detecting deception and manipulation. King offers practical techniques for recognizing the signs of dishonesty. Verbal cues of deception include inconsistencies in stories, evasive answers, and changes in speech patterns like increased hesitations. Nonverbal cues of deception are equally vital. Microexpressions that contradict stated emotions, restless body movements, fidgeting, and even abnormal eye contact, either avoiding it or excessively maintaining it. King stresses the importance of analyzing inconsistencies between verbal and nonverbal cues, when words say one thing, but the body tells another story. He also dissects various manipulation tactics, such as gaslighting, making someone question their sanity, guilt-tripping, and emotional blackmail, providing strategies to recognize and counter them. The recurring theme here is establishing a baseline. Knowing a person's normal behavior is vital to spotting any deviations that might indicate deceit. Finally, King empowers readers with techniques for building rapport and influence. This starts with active listening, truly paying attention, asking clarifying questions, and providing feedback. He emphasizes empathy, understanding, and sharing others' feelings. Techniques like mirroring and matching, subtly mimicking another's body language or speech, are explored as powerful tools for building rapport. Finding common ground, using positive reinforcement, and understanding principles like reciprocity and scarcity are also discussed as avenues for influence and persuasion. While King's insights are highly valuable, it's crucial to read people like a book with a critical lens. The scientific validity of some principles can vary. Some are heavily researched, while others are more observational. Cultural considerations are paramount, as nonverbal cues and social norms differ vastly across cultures. Most importantly, King underscores the ethical considerations involved. These techniques are powerful tools that should be used responsibly, never to manipulate or deceive. Human behavior is incredibly complex, and while observation is a vital tool, it has limitations. There's a danger in oversimplification, reducing individuals to a mere collection of cues. In essence, Read People Like a Book offers a compelling invitation to become a more astute observer of the human condition. By providing a framework for understanding the subtle dance of nonverbal cues, the nuances of verbal communication, and the drivers of personality, Patrick King equips us to navigate our social world with greater clarity, confidence, and genuine connection. It's a journey into the fascinating art and science of human understanding. reminding us that the most profound insights often lie not in what is said, but in what is silently conveyed.